Hey guys, how's it going? It's X666X Iron Maiden. Today we're back with some more New Architects. This is their song Impermanence, featuring Winston McCall of Parkway Drive. Alright, so another New Architects. We listened to, what was it? It was Dead Butterflies, right? Just a couple weeks ago. Really enjoyed that track. Apparently it's a little bit of a new direction for the group. There's a lot more singing on here compared to his growls and screams. So it's definitely something up my alley because their musical style itself is already something I enjoyed in the past when I had heard a few tracks here and there from them. I think it was the growling that pulled me away a bit more. At the time, I probably just listened to a track that just wasn't for me as well. It probably had a bunch of factors, but I'm here now to check them out. And this track that just came out with the album, which just dropped, by the way, Winston McCall from Parkway Drive, which I am a band group I'm partially familiar with. I heavily listened to the Atlas album. I gave some of their new stuff a try, but they changed up their style a little bit, and it wasn't as much for me, but Atlas is still an album that I go back to and listen to pretty regular. It's at least a few times a year I get in the mood to check it out, so I am familiar with his vocal style, so let's get in and check it out. I'm excited. I was waiting for this album to drop to get more music. Let's see. Probably help if I turned up the volume. We've got a choice, but now we'd rather choose to suffer. Cause there's no escape once the fuse is blown. Up to the sponsors, swimming with concrete shoes. The Reaper comes to take the best of you. Can you see the writing on the wall? Excuse me. There is a subtle space that we'll all discover. Cause there is a sacred zone for the spirit. Once I throw up our one, riding a torpedo, we wash away into the overflow. Can you see the writing on the wall? We're Okay, before we get into what sounds like a pretty sweet breakdown, so far, not bad. Not completely up my alley so far. I'm enjoying some of the things going on instrumentally, but vocally, not as much as I thought I would be. Just isn't grabbing me, you know. Like it's not that it's bad. I always like to say this specifically because I always have to remind people that this is my reaction to it. So it's just how my brain is thinking about it. Not saying it's bad when I say that I'm not enjoying it as much as maybe some others will that'll watch this. It's just not for me. I always feel like I gotta throw that in there because I don't want to come off as it sounding like I'm hating the band just because I didn't like a certain part of a song or a whole song, because that's not how it is. And it is my first listen as well, so that always could change in the future. But so far, vocally, was a little underwhelming just for what I was hoping to get. But that could still change. It's just the beginning, and that breakdown that it sounded like it was coming into, I already backed it up because I have to hear it when it hits, because it sounds like it's going to be pretty good. Let's go ahead and listen to it. All right. Definitely enjoyed the breakdown. It's very simple, but that's how I like my breakdowns. I don't. If you get too complicated in the breakdown, you kind of lose some of the elements sometimes, unless it's really well done. And it's just a good breakdown is just great because you have to think of it. Even if you're not really into breakdowns, if you see a band live and it gets to that part and you're already like in that mood, it's gonna just make you feel like getting into a pit even more. Like that's from experience. Like I don't even enjoy jumping in mosh pits anymore. I've been in enough. I try to more enjoy the music nowadays. I've had my fun in mosh pits myself. That's just me. I have a lot more fun actually taking in all the music instead. Nowadays, it's just, I guess, just growing up. It's just how it is. But whenever a breakdown comes in like that, man, it just brings up your energy. It just gets you more pumped, and it's just a great time. So having like that mixed in there, and if these guys ever went on tour together, they could do the song together. It's perfect scenario for that, and I thought it was pretty cool. And obviously the vocal work mixed in with that style, I enjoyed a bit more than that starting point. And I think the more I think about it, I feel like after hearing Dead Butterflies, I was expecting to hear something more like that, and then hearing this is more like their older style that they were doing before this new style started to come up on this album. I think it's kind of throwing me off as more what it is, so it'll probably take a few listens to really get the full feeling of how I feel about this song, so I could enjoy it more after a few more listens. So we'll see. Let's continue.
Cause those afraid to die will never truly live. They'll never truly live. Even the tomb refuse. We were born to lose. Do you really wanna live?
All right. Now we're talking. That was cool. That was like the cherry on top right there. And I love Winston's vocals so much. He's one of those few growls that, like I said, over the years I kind of like moved away from the growls a bit. I've never been a humongous fan of growls. I really like lyrics. I like being able to understand them when they're being said. I know, like with a lot of not every group out there, but there's a lot of them. Like I need to have like lyrics in front of me to understand what they're saying. Just for me, I know some others are really good at picking that apart. I've never been good at it. Like stuff like Cannibal Corpse, stuff like that. To that degree of growling and death metal, like I've always had to have like lyrics in front of me to understand what they're saying, and I don't always enjoy that. And because it's not a vocal style that I can just sing along with, I find I have a lot more harder time connecting with it. But man, does Winston just has just like such a good growl for that style. I love it so much. Let's continue and finish off the song. Plus I had to get the tail end of that. Alright, Impermanence. Not bad. It grew on me more as the song went by, as I thought it might. Especially after hearing the first breakdown, I was like, I might not enjoy the first part as much right off the bat, but I think it's a song that can grow on me. I'm almost 100% sure now, especially with those really good breakdown parts in it. I could definitely see myself really enjoying this track. I got into it pretty good there, Signal. I wasn't expecting an even heavier breakdown to come along. I should have, because it's something that Parkway Drive is also known for doing a lot, and having a feature, it was possible that they'd bring a little bit of that style in almost 100% guaranteed, but I wasn't sure if they would, and I'm glad they did, because that was definitely the best part of the song for me, was that part. And even in the last, that last little stretch there, I was enjoying his vocal work. Not Winston, but the lead singer of Architects, whose name I haven't memorized yet. At the start of the song, it wasn't hitting so much, but it was already starting to hit better at the end. That's how I'm pretty sure that this song is going to grow on me better the more I listen to this album in the future. Whenever we get, enough through the album that I finally put it on and actually listen to it. Again, one of the downfalls doing reactions is I can't just throw on these albums on release day and listen to them, because it ruins the reaction. I don't like to react to stuff and that I've already covered before, unless it's more like a review, I guess. But I'll leave reviews to people that actually have backgrounds. They can actually cover stuff like vocal coaches, roadies, stuff like that. They're better at that stuff, so I'll leave that to them. I won't bore you guys with just the music fans' view of it more than I have to. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Check this out. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to know when I'm dropping new videos. And as always, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later.